turning back away from you, and now this is real pressure. And they sent the young man, Pranay Balaji, who's the under 21 who's been brought in for today's match. He's in to the 11. It's into the middle. It's not going to be Tajinder Singh, who you would expect because of how early it is, and he's got a big role to play.
Huge role to play. We've seen them cycle through the youngsters, this Chicago team. And let's see what Balaji has up his sleeve right now. He's going to have to survive potentially 4 balls from Karmai, 4 good balls from Karmai, and Karmai right now is red hot. This is as good as I've seen him, and I've seen him quite good.
You can just see the look in the eyes here. He's fired up. He's ready to go. He's been looking for a year of health, and this has been that for his minor league season. Starts off well on a length. For Pranay Balaji, it's an up and level for this man. He's someone who plays a lot in the Houston area. He's played in countless leagues. He has featured in minor league cricket, but this will be his first time in the middle. He has never batted in minor league cricket. This is a big step for him.
Huge moment. Imagine your first game as a youngster coming in at number 4 in the final. I don't envy this situation.
That's the bumper. That's Karmai LaRue saying, welcome, young man. He stops at the wicket as well just to share a look. That's not a ball he's looking to bowl in terms of taking a wicket. It's one to keep Pranay Balaji on the back foot. And Nate, if I've seen any test cricket, this is going to be full.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's coming full. He just gave him what we like to call a bow tie. I guess this one was more like, you know, I guess it was the behind the head, though.
It was a top hat.
It was a top hat. Let's call it a top hat. I like that.
But here we go. Karmai LaRue. Short again onto the body of Pranay Balaji. There's no expenses paid here for the young man. He's taken a quick delivery straight to the shoulder. This is strong bowling from LaRue.
Yeah, welcome indeed. We said we were expecting the fuller ball. I think Balaji might have been expecting it too, at the expense of his shoulder.
In the junior pathways, Pranay Balaji, he's someone who has a high score of 119 and 300s. Of course, this is a longer format of the game, but strike rate of 97. He can bat, but this is a whole nother level. Faraz Ali now. Using the hands, and that's a dangerous shot in these conditions, Nate.
Yeah, I think Chicago wants that lefty-righty partnership going right now in this power play.
Yeah, they do, and it's to stifle off some swing, but right now it's short. You can just see onto the body, pushing him deep in the crease. And this has been brilliant stuff. Karmai LaRue.
With a certain amount of freedom. And if this wicket is broken, if this partnership is broken, and it may, it'll land clear of the fielder, it'll run away to the boundary for 4. So the point I'm making is, if it's in hand, then the ones who come afterward can play with.
In many more ways than one.
Over the top of cover, that's going to run close to the boundary. Look at Rushil Ugarkar, but not even he can get there. A welcome boundary down the ground for 4.
Terrific shot there. Absolutely brilliant shot. As you said, perfectly split the fielders. That means that he did this on purpose, obviously. But yeah, look at this. Beautifully timed and played. Located the those deliveries were, how those bouncers that came up at him.
Nicely played. We'll find 1. So first runs off the bat for Balaji.
And they're going to want to have taken that. Now, bearing in mind, Tajinder Singh is the next man in, and so it remains to be seen what of a difference that makes. This is played into the offside, but I think, Nate, you would have wanted to have taken that catch. That 55 is a little bit misleading. This is sliced over the top. Rushil Ugarkar has work to do again in a couple more runs. And the reason I say it's misleading is because, yes, 55, and I guess the question to be asked is, which team does the experience favor better? As this is cut away behind points, a lot of work for Rushil Ugarkar. That's the kind of field him to start being more aggressive. I don't mean aggressive with regard to being reckless or having to hit 4s and 6s, but Haynes were at the top of the West in his lineup. You wanted them to keep batting because if one of them got out, Viv Richards would be coming in next. And I suspect that you saw some of that here. This is skied, and this time it is taken. So he does eventually go, Pranay Balaji. 24 from 23, a good innings, But I think that you will not be upset if you're the Kingsmen that now it is one of the Bombers, whether Hassan Khan or the captain himself, who will be coming in next.
It was his role now, Pranav Balaji. He did his thing. He played 25 deliveries. He stuck in the middle from a period of the power play to after the 10-over mark. That's exactly what he was sent in to do. While it's not going to reflect on the scorecard, it's a very important innings, this 24 off 25. Can't go without saying, well played from the young man in his first ever minor league game with the bat in hand. Vikas Mohn continues his excellent play, but don't pay no mind to what happened with his wicket. It was the right decision at the right time. He's played to the situation.
Such a